we have Amy with us, and she has a lot of questions which she will ask, and that you may have also at home. I want to start asking you first, like, what is your first time, right?
Yes, this is my
It's
first time.
first time here in the Dominican Republic. We light a candle, and we want to know your impression. We want to know how you feel, what have been your observation, and all the questions you have, which I'm gonna try to help you understand.
Well, there's no words to describe the need that's here and the difference from back home in a comfortable bed with delicious food. And my impression is that when you're here, you see the smiles on faces and joy and mothers with their children. And that sort of makes life seem so simple. But the need is great. The need is great.
So so when you came, like you're coming we went to the Batey, we went to the church
Mhm.
on Sunday. We went to Batey in Guayana yesterday, and today we are in Batey 412, like 412, 412. So what are the questions that comes to your mind? Like, what I wanna your impressions, your first time in a place like that where there's not electricity.
Right.
Kind of really dark inside because there's not electricity. So this battery doesn't have electricity. So
Well, I first learned yesterday about water, and I had one tub of water for washing hair, and uh, I watched it being done, and I realized how much I use, how much the water
uh-huh.
that I use to wash the hair, to rinse the hair, and by the time I was done, even though I had such a small amount of water left, I knew I could wash hair with that. And it just showed me, it stopped me cold on how I think of water and how I use water.
Back at home.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
So what else do you notice? Like here.
Well, I think that this is a big day for them because I think they must learn about this day, that help is here for the day, medical help and vitamins, and even getting some different clothes. And I think that you can just see that it's a big day in their life. So their life might be small, but this is a big part of their month, maybe.
No, I will explain a little bit about that. Like when we have a team, a mission team coming to the Dominican Republic, and we set the day. What we do is, like, prior to your visit, we send our staff that we come here, we speak with the leader. In this case, we spoke with the pastor. So we bring like tickets. So if the medication we would bring, it gave us it give you it allows you to see 200 people. So we give 200 tickets. So this ticket is delivered, and so everybody in the community is aware that today we are arriving.
Right.
So that's why whenever we arrive, you see like all the people now. And I was saying that yesterday, and I was telling that on Sunday, that the Haitians cannot attend to get health services because they get deported. So it's than more more than ever. It's really important the services that we are, those mobile clinics that we are doing for the people in the Bates, because if we don't come to them, they won't they can't go to a hospital if they're sick or they have any
So
kind of
this is
illness.
their only option.
This, and also Central Romana, which is a company, they send every 15 days, but it's a company having all those workers. It's hard to
Right.
provide health to everybody,
Mhm.
but they send a truck where they also can get medication. So they do they do a big they do like a big service, but it's never enough because in a Batey, there's probably 800 plus medication in a constant basis for hypertension because they can't access to that. So we come here every 3 months. We see the patient, we do follow up, and we give the medication for hypertension and also for the diabetes. So this batey is close to one of those bateys that we chose to hold the program of hypertension and diabetes.
Okay.
So, but this is one of the programs that Light a Candle has that are ongoing and on all those communities. We call these those we call it batallas, which is like small villages really away from town. As you see, there's not electricity, and we call that batey. In case you don't know what a batey is, if you're watching at home. What other question you have?
How do you own the bus or do you rent the bus?
The bus is rented. Those are services that we rent from a third party.
It's certainly needed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But when we're coming for our program, we we use a small white van which is owned by Light a Candle because the staffing is like around 8 to 9. So we put everything in the bus and the truck and we come to do the program. When we have the visitors, when we have the missionaries that are coming visit us, so that's when we need a big transportation and then we come because we are a lot.
And what is the number of your current staff?
Right now we have around 15,
15?
15 doctors, nurses, pharmacists, and others that do. We have Josue, he does the system and the computer, and we have Javes. Javes is the one that do the videos and pictures, so we can basically eh, have evidence of what we're doing in the battles, and we have the counting. So we have people that do a different role in the in Light a Candle in our organization.
And are your offices in La Romana?
Yeah, our office is in La Romana.
Romana.
And by the way, we are building a urgent care where also is gonna be our office. We have part of the team that is there in the construction.
Yeah.
And if you're interested also to help us have a place where we could hold our operation because where we are is rented. We are all also like encouraging you to donate. We need a lot of donation. We were talking about that.
Yes.
It's almost impossible to do it without donation. There's a lot of resources that we have to buy medication, we have to pay transportation, we have to buy gas, we have to pay electricity, we have to pay staff, we have to buy
Building materials.
every
Building
material to
materials.
hold these services that we are having and doing like today in the Batey.
So in the future, you'll be able to not rent anymore and you'll have everybody together in one building.
Exactly. That's what we're hoping to do. And that's why we have the construction there, and you guys are helping us with that. We have some of the team that are working hard, and they're putting, not only resources, but they're putting love and they're putting their hand in order to help us to get this place built. So
We just have to keep working every day,
yes,
every day.
and tell what can you tell to your people? Please encourage them to get to know more about Light a Candle and also to donate.
Read, look at the website, read, look at the crowdfunding information. It's easy to donate. I found that out. I'm more of a old-fashioned girl, and but I found out how to donate online. It's very easy. Recurring is a wonderful way to do it, just a little bit at a time. And I really just encourage it. In the grand scheme of things, it's really not a lot out of your pocket. It really is not. And it helps so many people every single day, and people who are on the ground working and helping. And I think push the button and donate.
And those people watching, there's the website is lightercandledr.org, and you can go donation and donate. Also, there's a link here in the video that you can click, and this is our annual fundraiser. This fundraising, this is the way that we get funding in order to sustain this project. And we encourage you to please don't leave without donating. Don't leave without donating.
It takes 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
If I can do it, you can do it.
And you can do it by check.
Yes.
You can do it by stock, donate stock, or you can do it, you put in your debit or credit card, and it's really easy. I also want you to, before you leave, like we also have a scholarship program, and you find out that on Sunday.
Yes.
Can you tell your experience about getting to know this young lady that live in the Batey. Her name is Kimberly. And as Kimberly, we have a lot of Kimberly and a lot of different Bateys that they dream to have a degree. And we are also dreaming to give them the opportunity to get it. Can you speak a little bit about that?
Well, when we arrived at the church for service on Sunday, they were conducting the service in Haitian, Spanish, and I mean, you feel the word of God whether you understand the language or not, but it's helpful to hear what's being said, to hear the lyrics of the songs. And soon after we arrived, Kimberly was introduced to us that she would be translating. So she got up front and
Oh, who's Kimberly? Kimberly is a girl that lives in the Batey.
lives in the Batey. She obviously just has dreams and aspirations of so much more, and she has made it an important part of her life to learn English, and she knows it well, and she is almost like perfecting her craft and taking care of something that she knows she can do. And so she's looking towards, we heard that she's looking towards a career in travel and translator, which I'm sure when you see her and you hear the way that, so many words and little sermons, she's just able to break them up and to explain them to us in our language and do it so well. And it's obvious that when you see her, that you see that desire for something different. And we need to help her. It's not a difficult thing to get her to university in Santo Domingo, whether she commutes, maybe she goes all week and comes home to the Batey in the weekend.
It's backwards. She will go to college in the weekend.
Sorry.
And be at the Batey in the week.
Yeah. But it's important, and that means that she needs a place to live, and she's certainly willing to work, but you can tell with the type of person that she is that she's willing to do many things at one time to make anything happen, to give her a better life. And I certainly, for one, am gonna see that happens.
Yeah, I have to say that we have a lot of Kimberly. We wanna give the opportunity, to young girls like that or young boys, that they live on the Batey and that could get a degree and they can have a better life for their family. Because this is what happened to me. I was helped in the same way. I was allowed to go to college because a missionary came and paid my school. And now look what I'm doing. I'm leading an organization. I went back to the Batey. I'm leading an organization, and I'm trying to provide hope to those people that are in need. And it's because you guys did it first. You gave me hope, and I'm giving hope to other people. So we want to give hope
We want to give hope to other
to
people,
other
and
people.
it's a joy and a privilege. It really is.
So I to those people connected, please don't leave. Please share the link with family and friends. Please
Click it, click
click and
it.
donate. And 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 thank you.
Thank
Hey,